High frequencies, everyone. I'm Blackfoot Witch here. It's me and Lambo. Y'all gonna get to learn and know Lambo. Yeah, most witches have black cats and stuff, and I have my little lamb like Mary. So I embody different energies as we all do, and this little lamb, I believe this little lamb was given to me because I had that dream about the lambs, but it embodies all of those people who are blind to the awakening of who they are. They haven't come into a full awakening of who they are and started on their spiritual journey, and they're just little lambs. And if they don't come into an awakening, I feel, this is my personal thought process, if they don't come into a full awakening of who they are, then their precious little souls will be snatched up and utilized for someone else's gain. All right, and more information, if you want more information on that, how that occurs, you can research that and why in voodoo and hoodoo and different Ifa, different religious systems, they use goats or chickens, right? So yeah, it's about a lot deeper than, just a little sacrifice. The sacrifice is real. And so don't you be the little lamb being sacrificed. This is a quick video. I'm not going to go into the dream because I really can't even remember my dream right now. But I want you all to go and follow Divine Oracle 1111. And I'm going to put it in the description of her page. And Divine Oracle she channels messages. She's psychic. She's a Reiki healer master, and she receives these intuitive, extremely intuitive guided messages using the divination system of tarot. And so her message today was really, really, really touched home for me because, which I feel like all of them do, but this one specifically did because today I was teaching my students about Confucianism. And we were talking about Confucius, and one of the things we were talking about is do unto others as you have them do unto you, okay? A lot of us remember that teaching from the Bible, or biblically speaking, but it came from Confucius years before Christ, and before the Bible was even created. And so my students kept asking me, well, what does it mean? Practice what you preach and do unto others you have them do unto you. And to get to the matter of it is like, I had to keep reiterating, giving them examples of what it means. But she just posted a video. She just uploaded a video talking about the messages and the information that's getting ready to come in and how you're going to have these intuitive hits of an empowerment of information that's coming in. And it was more so a divine feminine message for the divine feminine, that you are stepping into your goddesshood. You're stepping into being supreme goddess. You are already a queen, but you're stepping into your goddesshood. All right, so you're being initiated at this time. So the message is very powerful. I definitely want you all to go over there and subscribe, like, and share that message. And I'm going to put it in the description. And also, I want to talk to you all about being protected. Protection. If you're not already doing any type of protection rituals for you and your family, this is the time now. If you haven't started on it, you really need to protect your family, especially during the full moon energies. All right, so we are already in the full moon energies. I usually count 3 days before and then in shadow 3 days after after the full moon. So the full moon is going to be on the 19th, on Friday the 19th. And so I always count 3 days before the 19th. So we are 17, 18, 19. So we're already here in the full moon energy. And there's 19th, 20, 21, 22. So we can look up until Monday. The 22nd will still be in that full moon energy. So doing any type of protection rituals, definitely making sure you're blessing and cleansing your space. Making sure that your children, your family, your spouse all of you all are protected. So yeah, as you see, I have my eye of protection on. I also have my eye of Ra. I was guided to wear these, I think a few months ago. I think I got these back in August. But I have been, what was that? Yeah. But I've been guided to wear them now. I usually wear my ankh, but now I've been guided to wear my protection pieces. You also want to make sure that you have protection around your home, or whatever that looks like for you. And make sure before you go out, if you have to go to work or you're going out to do, business or whatever you do, if you're going outside of the home, making sure that you protect yourself, your car, your vehicle space as well. I always leave crystals in my car. I have quartz crystals in my car all throughout, even in the trunk, of protection, and things that you want to do, even in your purse, ladies, or you can keep it in your bra, of having your protection. Some of us wear bracelets like tiger's eye. You may have, I think it's a black tourmaline or any type of black crystal. I always say most black crystals take in, and the black will actually kind of repel any dark energies. So anything that's dark, or what some may call maybe not benevolent, but malevolent energies that may be coming against you, it will repel it. Okay. Also, some people may say that those crystals will also take that energy in. So you definitely want to cleanse it as well, because it's doing so much work. You want to cleanse it during a full moon. So you may wear it now. You may want to actually sit your crystals out, put them outside in the moonlight, or you may want to put them in the soil, put them in the ground, and let them get cleansed. So this is a time you want to actually cleanse your crystals if you haven't done them before. So Lambo says cleanse your crystals, right? And so Lambo is also representing, Lambo is repping for those lambs out there that have come into awakening because they've been sitting under the tutelage of a witch. So Lambo said, hey, I'm not a blind lamb. I want my soul. I'm going to learn. Yeah, okay. So anyway, making sure you cleanse your crystals during this time. Another thing of how I cleanse my crystals, you also may want to use salt. I also use my air, my fire, air, water, and earth. That's all rolled into one, which is you. I use myself to cleanse a lot of things. I use my energy to cleanse a lot of things, and it can be created on however it looks like for you. But for me, the breath is something that's extremely powerful because it's a compilation of everything. It's a compilation of all of those elements that we're endowed with in our physical body. So I use the breath as a quick cleanser, especially when I know I've been working on myself to be cleansed, and I know the energy and the elements that create who I am is capable of cleansing those things that I hold dear to me, or I hold on me, or around me that's in my space. All right, so making sure that you all do that. There's a lot of things that's going on. I'm not the type of person to dwell on the negatives that's going on in this reality. I'm more so pushing on the positive things that's going on to raise our frequency. You read the newspaper or magazines or social media, and you may look at the news, or you may get it on the app on your phone, so you know what's going on right now. So we have to be mindful and adhere to spirit on what we need to do during this time in order for us to stay protected. And not just for you yourself, because I feel like I'm always protected, but more so for those sheep that may be in our family that don't know what they need to do and they're not aware. So doing a lot of this work for your family members during this time that need that protection, as they're about blindly as little sheeps in this reality and not aware of all the energies that are always around us and around other people when we're out and about and doing different things. So we have to keep them protected too. So yeah, that's my message for tonight. I want you all to prepare for this full moon. We're already in full moon. Doing whatever you like to do during this time. We know that the moon is connects to the waters, so the seas and the oceans and all the different water masses that we have around the world. The tides are controlled by the moon. So if it has that that electromagnetic energy, that also connects to people as well, because you'll see people energies being heightened to, they're not as level-headed. You'll see a lot of chaos going on because of the full moon energy. So we can utilize that energy for our gain on things that we're seeking to manifest on the height of it all. I also highly recommend you to be at home during this time, or if you're a part of a coven or a sister circle, or you have a spiritual group that you may be with, I do suggest that you get with other witches, or you get with other spiritualists that are similar to you, that you all are on the same frequency, and you all come together to do your work in order to bring forth the things that you want to bring into this reality. So a compilation, and when you bring together a lot of different tools, and I say different because every person is different, but we come similar with the similar tools or equipment, like going over the elements: fire, air, water, earth. So we come with those tools already, but we're different individuals in the way that we may use them. But bringing everyone together in like a sister circle or a coven or a spiritual group, that you're bringing more energy in, where it kind of heightens and brings forth the manifestation faster than you doing it by yourself. Right, so there's power in numbers. We know that. We also know biblically speaking, when it says when two or more are gathered in your name, that you can bring things forth. So you can make things happen when it's just not you by yourself, when you're working with others. You may not have a group. You may say, hey, I'm not a part of a coven. I'm not a part of any spiritual group. I don't resonate with a lot of things. Well, one powerful group that you always have that you can call on are your your benevolent ancestors. Those ancestors that are a higher frequency, your higher council of light. Those are the ones, and any type of deities or energies that you work with. If you're like me, one of my energies that I enjoy working with is Ursula Freda, and I definitely enjoy working with Oshun. Really, Oshun or Ursula Freda are kind of very similar energies like Heteru. So if you know your IO, if you know your incarnation objective, then you can work with those energies during this time. Also know what cycle of the moon that we're in. You may want to work with those energies that are over this cycle of the moon. This is a heightened energy for Heteru. This is a heightened energy for Oshun. So we're in that energy. If you are in astrology and you want to work with the deities that are surrounding Scorpio at this time, then you may want to go into that. So you're never alone. Don't feel like you're alone and you don't have anybody to work with. Physically, you may not, but if you're someone who can tap into other realms in the astral plane, and people who have transitioned, especially your ancestors that may be in your bloodline that are closer to you, or you can also tap into ancestors just through the lineage of any type of spiritual system that you practice, or that you kind of feel like resonate with you more, then you can call on those ancestors and those energies as well. So you're never alone. Ain't that right, Lambo? Lambo says yes. All right. So I want you all to enjoy this full moon energy. Check out Divine Oracle 1111 with her intuitive psychic tarot channel messages that she gives out. And I want you to like, subscribe, and share to her channel as well. And as always, I leave you in peace and high frequency.